Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
Yes, Nityananda. Let us begin the Sadguru Vandana. Nityanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yes. So after such a powerful darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, the best thing that we can do is to directly move into power manifestation. So all the initiation that Swamiji has bestowed in all of us, we can manifest as powers. Then only we know that, the whole day of Paramashivoham, we have been doing, a lot of processes to experience completion and our leadership consciousness. So all those powerful cognitions Swamiji is initiating us to manifest, the completion become a reality, the powerful cognitions to become a reality during the darshan. And when that becomes powers, when our patterns becomes powers, then only the whole cycle is complete, and we can be very sure that they will never come back to in our life. So with this context, we'll be entering into the power manifestation. So today's power is one of the Ashtamaha Shaktis. It's power of increasing the weight of the object. Okay. So we will be going through the pramanam. So we'll be chanting. So let us sit straight with the head, neck, spine, a straight line. We can fold our hands and connect to Swamiji. Pramana goes as Maranam khadyate tena sakinapi na khadyate tasya syat paramasiddhir animadiguna prada vayu sancharate dehe rasavriddhi bhavedhruvam akasha pankajagala piyushamapi vardhate. This pramana is from Shiva Samhita and it translates as Death is eaten by him, he is eaten by none. He manifests the highest powers such as Anima, Laghima, Mahima, etc. The Vayu, the wind energy, moves equally throughout his body. The juices of his body also are increased, Rasa Vriddhi. The nectar exuding from the eternal lotus Akasha Pankaj also increases in him. So now let's go through the basic guidelines for the power manifestation. So we'll be sitting cross-legged on the floor if possible. Otherwise, you can also use a chair. The only thing you need to make sure is that your head, neck, and spine is in a straight line. And we will be visualizing that Paramashiva has come down as Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam from this space of Kailasa, and remembering Paramashiva in our third eye, remembering Swamiji in our third eye. We'll be sitting with a powerful cognition and meditating that we are indeed the Nityananda Paramashivam, we are Swamiji, we are Paramashiva, and anything else other than this, any identity that we feel other than this is a delusion. So continuously be in the space that you are Nityananda Paramashiva when you manifest this power. So first we'll measure the weight of an object. You can find some precious object if you have, maybe gold or any maybe a diamond ring or whatever you can find, you can use that. And you will measure the weight of this object first. Then we'll be connecting with Swamiji by chanting the Mahavakya, which is Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. And we will be creating this space and creating that will, the sankalpa, for the weight of the object to increase. And be in that space of oneness with Swamiji and continue to chant the Mahavakya when you manifest this power. So let us start this power manifestation.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्
Yes. So now you can go ahead and measure the weight of the object you are manifesting power with. And you can start celebrating Swamiji as he is manifesting through you. And we'll be entering into the next round of power manifestation. So if you have done, if you have been recording this power manifestation, you can stop the recording. You can start the next round, recording for the next round of power manifestation. So again, you can pick, you can play with the same object. You can pick any other object as well, and measure the weight of it. You can use the scales if you have, or even the Scales app is there available on Android, and iPhone also is there in App Store. You can also go ahead and use that. So now let us begin the next round of this power manifestation, and requesting all of you to please record also this power manifestation, so you can share it, have it for your own reference, of course, and share it with the whole world as well, so they can benefit and connect into the science. So let us begin the next round of power manifestation.
आनन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द 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 परमशिवोऽहम् नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nitya.
Yes. So now is the time for all of us to take the second measurement of the weight of the precious object on which you are manifesting the power. Let's quickly take the second measurement and post in the chat what your observation is, how well you manifested the power, and also your general experience of power manifestation, how you are feeling, how you feel while connecting with Swamiji and manifesting the power. It's a very unique experience when we are in the space of oneness with Swamiji and he's manifesting through us. And whatever power we are manifesting, even during those moments, the Kundalini Shakti, rushing through our spine and we experiencing that unclutching or whatever it is. Please share your experiences with other participants and also with us. And any doubts, any questions that you might have, feel free to ask. We'll be more than happy to engage and help you. Yes, I hope you have all taken the initial measurements, sorry, the second measurement of the weight. Yes. And you can also head over to the social media platforms and enrich as many people as you can with all these powerful cognitions and cognitive shifts that you have experienced. So, and you can enrich as many people as you can, invite them also for Paramashivoham.
Yes, also I have one person messaging he's experiencing heat in his hips. So yes, actually when we manifest powers, we do experience a lot of heat is generated in our body because that Kundalini Shakti is being awakened, right? And the whole power manifestation happens through that. So it's intense fire. So you can experience heat in the body, you know, and especially in the eyes also. And at the same time, you will experience healing as well in those areas. Just make sure that you drink a lot of water. You need to keep your body cool when you manifest, when you are power manifest. And you know, as part of Paramashivoham program, we are continuously manifest powers, you know, throughout the day. So make sure to keep your body cool. So drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, and I know if you have if you if you like to, if you can do panchakriyas also, you know, the eye wash, and you know, washing the nostrils also. All those things you can do. It will helps a lot to cool the system, so your completion happens easily. You don't get headaches, and you manifest more and more powers.
Yes. Beautiful. We encourage more and more participants to share their experiences. It's always best to have a two-way interaction, and let's make these sessions more exciting, more interesting, more interactive. You can also talk, you can also ask whatever any doubts or questions you have, so that you can be, it really, all these truths really, you can imbibe all these truths in your practical day-to-day life as well. So with this, we now come to the end of this power manifestation session. And now we will be moving to the next segment in today's series of sessions on how to awaken the leadership consciousness. And this is going to be now a short clip by Swamiji, in which he will be taking us to a higher understanding of this, how to manifest the leadership consciousness, especially when it comes to responsibility and how responsibility plays the key role in manifesting and awakening the leadership consciousness in us. So now let's get ready to watch this video.
Listen. Work not done plus valid reason is not equivalent to work done. Work not done plus valid reason is not equivalent to work done. Work done is only equivalent to work done. Anything else is not equivalent to work done. There are some people who work. The only thing they know how to manipulate the boss. That's all. How to answer the boss. How to manipulate the boss. How to stop the boss pushing him. That's all. With that only one thing, they spend their whole life and retire also. Of course, the day they join the work and the day they learn this art of not allowing anybody to make them feel responsible, they are retired. Retirement does not happen. It is not decided based on the day you stop going to the office. It is based on the day you stop taking responsibility. You become responsible to make everyone responsible. Listen, there are some category who don't take responsibility even for the actions they do or they are supposed to do, even for their own existence, because the actions they did not visualize the results are going to come this way. They don't take responsibility even for their own actions. Second, there are few people who take responsibility for their action. People who don't take responsibility even for their own action remain as slave forever. People who take responsibility for their action live as human beings, a middle class life, one house, one car, one wife, 2 kids, maybe one affair somewhere. A middle class life. Life lived as mediocre, middle level is not going to be fulfilling. There is another one class. People who take responsibility even for others' actions. When you take responsibility even for others' actions, others' irresponsibility, you become leader. Even if you are not reason for certain happening, if it is affecting you, only if you take the responsibility you will solve it. I'll tell you from my own experience. Whatever may be disturbing you and your life's mission, even if you are not reason, you are responsible. Listen. Being a reason is different. Being responsible is different. Many times, even if you are not directly reason, only when you take the responsibility, it is solved. Leaders are created with a DNA of responsibility. Responsibility is the software for leaders' inner space. Understand, only after Ishwaratva is achieved and clutching is possible. When you sit with the cognition, you are responsible for everything. You have the intuition to do the right actions in future, and you complete your past. The beauty is you realize the Ishwaratva is your very nature. Constantly the Ishwaratva, being leader, the leadership consciousness is your very inner space. When you feel leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva in your inner space, life becomes miraculous. That is what I call completion with you and the world. Only then you can sit unclutched in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. When you feel you are responsible for everything, you will start looking into the truth. You will start looking into the solution. You will start seeing the possibility for the solution. But only when you take the responsibility, you find the solution. I tell you, in every situation, take responsibility. You will have the leadership consciousness happening through you. I tell you, when you take responsibility, the leadership consciousness starts oozing out. When you take responsibility, you are in the space of achieving it, doing it. When you are in the space of responsibility, your verbalization, visualization, inner space, everything supports you. Whole universe supports you, because universe experiences its fulfillment through the cognitions which feels responsible. When you don't feel responsible, you are drop in the ocean. When you feel responsible, you are ocean in the drop. Now I can see how the leadership consciousness expresses when you take responsibility. Listen. Even if you take one step towards the responsibility, Cosmos takes 1,000 steps taking responsibility for you. When you take the responsibility, the cosmic hologram opens in you. Please understand the principle of hologram. When you see the whole, you will see an image. When you go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, even the smallest bit will be the same image. When you see the whole sheet, it will be the same image. When you go into, dissect, you will see the same image till the end. Macrocosm is in microcosm, microcosm is in macrocosm, is hologram. Cosmos is built on the structure of hologram. You are the microcosmic hologram of the macrocosmic diagram. The microcosmic hologram is awakened the moment you take the responsibility. Feel responsible. After you feel responsible for everything, the disciplehood happens in you is trustworthy disciplehood. Till you feel you are responsible for everything, any decision you make, even if you feel you are surrendering, it can't be trusted. You are dangerous. You may be falling at the feet just to pull the feet, pull the leg, not to worship. Not just for your job, wealth, and family. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening with your knowledge, you become man. When you feel responsible for whatever is happening beyond your knowledge, you become God. When you feel responsible even for the avyakta, unmanifested, you become God. Achieving divinity means feeling responsible, feeling constantly responsible. Responsibility changes the way you think. It changes the way you perceive. It changes the way you feel. It changes the way you are. Responsibility changes everything. The way you internalize life. Responsibility changes the way you internalize life. You start internalizing with the idea of solving. Biggest question we have now in our mind, how can I be responsible? Everything happening around me, I can be held responsible. What is happening inside me? How can I be held responsible for what is happening outside me? For example, if an accident happens in my life, how can I be responsible? Person who does not feel responsible even for his actions is an animal, lives in a very low consciousness. Person who feels responsible for his actions is a human being, lives in a middle level consciousness. Person who takes responsibility even for others' actions is divine, lives in leadership consciousness, Ishwaratva. Sometime you may not be reason for some happenings, but if it is affecting your life, you are responsible for that happenings. Just because you are not reason as per your logic, you can't say you are not responsible in truth. You may think, how can you be responsible? You need to know, unless you take responsibility, neither you are going to improve the situation nor going to expand in the inner space. Vivekananda says very beautifully, take responsibility, more and more your shoulders will become stronger and stronger. In any field, freedom is the basic condition for growth. Responsibility brings the experience of freedom. With responsibility, your consciousness expands. He lives in the space of leadership consciousness, Ishvara. Ishvara. Every one of us are greedy for powers leaders have, powers gods, higher souls have, but unfortunately, no one wants to take the responsibility for it. I tell you, world has abundance. Neither the wealth nor the extraordinary powers are restricted when you take responsibility, when you start becoming responsible. Powers, wealth, spiritual powers, all the auspicious things starts expressing through you intensely. Let me define responsibility. Responding to the world from the best possibility is responsibility. Responding to you and to the world from the best possibility is responsibility. Responsibility not only awakens leadership qualities in you, it awakens leadership consciousness in you. Qualities are different, consciousness is different. In the corporate life, in the outer world, if you are taking responsibility for some position, post, you may express leadership qualities. But when you take responsibility for everything happening in and around you, you express leadership consciousness. When you expand your commitments and the responsibilities you hold in your being for yourself goes on expanding and expressing all the possibilities. Either you react or respond. You only have two ways of relating with the world. If you feel you are not responsible, you react. If you feel you are responsible, you respond. When all your actions are responding, you are a karma yogi. No karma binds you. You are living in completion, expressing completion. When you feel you are not responsible, you react. Reacting puts you in bondage. Reacting keeps you in incompletion. Only when you express all the possibilities out of liberation cognition, Jivan Mukta Sambhavana, you are living your life. Life is lived when Jivan Mukta Sambhavana becomes your lifestyle. The space of possibility, space of leadership, I tell you, nothing else is required for you to be a leader. Just leadership consciousness is enough. When Vivekananda walked length and breadth of India, he did not have anything other than leadership consciousness in his life. But wherever he went, kings washed his feet, gave their own thrones for him to sit, received his blessings, guidance, requested for his spiritual support. Leadership consciousness is independent, intelligent, cannot be hidden from others. Once you have it, whole world will know you have it. Simply, world listens to you. You do not need any power, political strength, infrastructure for the world to know you are a leader. Even if you walk in the street, you will stand tall, man among men. And the world will respect you. It is leadership consciousness which brings not just success, fulfillment in you. I tell you, I have seen thousands of politicians who are having power without having the state of leadership consciousness. It is responsibility makes you realize all possibility. When you do not carry the consciousness of leader, you are bound by the powers of the leader, even if you get it, and you will bind the people who come under you, accepting you as leader. See, first and foremost truth. You have human body. You can believe you are given or you created. Anything is okay. You have human body to taste ultimate superconsciousness. Superconsciousness as a state of pure unclutching, completion. Superconsciousness as a state, pure state of completion. Unclutching, complete completion. Same superconscious operating space. Understand? Superconscious state, operating space. That means completion with others. Not only completion with others can be considered as a being neutral state, neither negative nor positive. Enriching others, where your consciousness oozes out and involves itself with others' life. Understand? Only when your consciousness involves with others' life, you manifest Ishwaratva. The Ishwaratva starts manifesting. The space where you lead. Understand, everyone wants to be a leader. Everyone is interested. They want to be a leader. They want to help humanity. They want to show humanity how life should be.
Yes. So now let us enter into internalization exercise. And before we do that, we'll have a quick recap of what we have heard today in the session. So responsibility awakens leadership consciousness, right? How Bhagavan has shared that even if you take responsibility out of without having the right understanding or half understanding, it is not going to be a real responsibility. It is going to be out of context. Listen, understand. Only when you complete, you will know the right reason for taking responsibility. You will know why I should take responsibility, why I am responsible. Only then taking responsibility will be really, really useful to you. So understand, responsibility can happen in you only after completion.
Yes. And in fact, the only expression of completion is that you will express a real responsibility, which is being responsible for every human being in your breathing space and being responsible for their completion. You will experience being responsible for liberating other human beings from the sufferings of their life. And you will be responsible for their expression, for their experiencing expansive space and energy in them.
So responsibility with the right reason, for the right reason, with the right context, for the right context. Listen, Swamiji is not a corporate guru to teach responsibility for the sake of your corporate success. He is teaching our responsibility not just for our business success also. Please understand, even the right decision should not be taken for or out of wrong reason. Even right decision should not be taken based on wrong reason.
And one more thing, you can take responsibility in your life even out of greed. Understand, just to have a best family, you can take responsibility for your family. Just to be a leader, you can take responsibility in your office. Just to be a successful team lead, you can take responsibility for your team. For various reasons, you can take responsibility. But only the responsibility you take after completion will make you a Jivan Mukta. And here Swamiji is revealing to us how the completion makes us take the real responsibility. With completion, you experience a space where everything goes positive for you. Even if it looks a little negative, it may look like only with completion. You will feel a power of compassion. You will feel responsibility. So let's now enter into the internalization exercise. It's a very simple 3-step process. The first step in this process is pen down all the moments in your life when you reacted to a situation and how the consequences affected your life. Did you visualize the consequences at that time? So this is the first step. In the second step, you'll be penning down what kind of a responsible response you should have had in those moments during those incidents, what you wrote in the first step. Third, decide to respond to situations only from the space of responsibility from now onwards. To reach the third step, first we'll authentically and sincerely do the first 2 steps, which are very crucial for our to alter and to evolve our cognition here in this case, and to manifest the leadership consciousness. So let's begin with the first step. Let's start penning down all the moments in your life when you reacted to a situation and how the consequences affect your life because of reacting instead of consciously responding to the incidents. And did you realize the consequences at that time? Start penning now. Let's begin. Yes, so now hopefully you've finished the first step. Let's move now to the second step. So in the first step, you were supposed to pen down all the moments in your life when you reacted to a situation, right? That reactionary response and how the consequences affected your life. Because everything that you do has certain consequences. When you react to a situation, that also has consequences. So you have to pen down the moments where you reacted and how the consequences affected your life. And did you really visualize the consequences when you were reacting? That is the first step. Second step after this now, pen down what kind of a responsible response you should have had. So go through those incidents again, and against them you can write, you can add this point that instead of reacting, what kind of a responsible response you should have had in those situations. So let's now continue with the second step.
Yes. So now let us decide to respond to situation only from the space of responsibility from now onwards. So let's take this strong decision. You can give it a few minutes or a minute just internally. Connect to Swamiji and decide consciously to respond to situations only from the space of responsibility. Let us take this decision from now. Okay. And we'll be moving on to the next session. Our next session is a very powerful session, which will begin with a short clip of one of the presidential addresses by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism on being your own boss. So let us watch this clip before we move to the further content of this Jnana segment.
Go ahead.
Swami, yesterday in yesterday's session, one of the things that I realized was that a lot of the projects that I'm working on right now were things that I started because there was just a lot of pain in me that I didn't want to deal with. So just to get rid of that, I started this. But I actually like working on the projects. Are they like, should I stop working on these?
No. You should not stop working. You should complete the pains from which you are trying to run away. If you complete the pains, these projects will be more successful than what you think. See, if you do it with if you do a project by putting your time, it will only be like a mathematics. If you do it by putting your energy along with time, it means you need to have energy. Now all your energy is caught in the incompletions and pains. Complete and put your energy into it. Then you will see it will come out as art piece. If you put your life, it will come as your own extension. Please understand, whether your job, relationship, career, anything, if you are giving only your time, you are a worker. I do not have in 1 inch of respect for anybody who is working for somebody. Please understand, I am making a very blank, straightforward statement. Be your boss. Even if you think, no, I am working already for 25 years, how can I give up my job? Take this as a 2-year project. Within 2 years, you will do the transition and become your boss. Be your boss. I tell you, after you leave the body, you will understand how much consciously you have grown by being your boss. Please understand, only to the people whom you are serving, your clients, your customers, whom you are enriching, should be your boss. Be your boss. I tell you, consciously, you will be complete about life. If you are working for somebody, you will learn only one thing: to give your time. You will never learn the taste and joy of what it is to give your energy along with your time. You will give your energy along with your time only if you are going to be the ultimate beneficiary. If you are going to be the ultimate beneficiary, only then you will put your energy into your time. Otherwise, that's that 9 to 5, giving your time for something but not giving your energy or life to it is the most prolonged, most painful suicide possible. Be your boss. You will learn, you will be inspired to give your energy to your time. Anything you do, then you will learn how to give your life to what you are doing. to your time and energy. Understand? The senior devotees and disciples, they know. Day in and day out. This Rajya Sabha is a witness. This land is a witness. 2001, I started my public life. Now it is 2016. Day in and day out, 20 hours a day, I am doing the same job. Never I felt tired or bored even once. What am I doing? Because I have put my energy and my life into what I am doing. I don't know how many thousands of times I explain unclutching and completion. You will not, if you see the recording of me talking about unclutching and completion in 2002 and 2016, you will not find a single word missing. It will only be getting added. Understand? If you are in a mechanism where you put your energy and life into your time, you will be fulfilled in your life. If you are putting your energy into your work to the level your seniors can handle you, they are okay. But if you are putting your life into your work where they feel threatened, it is not okay. That is why I am telling you, take up this as a 2-year project in your life. If you are working for somebody, decide in next 2 years, I will become my boss. And it will really, really make you put your energy and your life into what you are doing. Not only you will have success, you will have completion. You will have fulfillment. I tell you, deep self-doubt only makes you work for others. Either you spend your life to fulfill your dreams, or somebody will hire you to fulfill theirs. And when you are fulfilling somebody else's dream, you will become naturally cunning to separate your energy and your time. That is why the 9 to 5 is only time for you, not life. How many of you feel the 9 to 5 is only time for you, not life? That's all you know now. No. That is the worst crime you are doing against yourself. Do not separate. Do not be in the structure. Do not be in a mechanism where your life and energy is separated from your time. People come and tell me, time is money, Swamiji. Fool, time is life. What are you talking? The lie you have been taught by the bosses is time is money. No. Time is life. Don't be under anybody. I tell you, first few months it may be a struggle. That is why I am saying take 2 years as a transition period. Means do some startup and stabilize it and put, you see, when something is yours, you will put actually your time, energy, life into it. Then slowly you will get the confidence. The self-doubt will melt down. Yes, I can sit on this throne because the throne is built by me. It's mine. I can sit on it. Your energy, life and time will become one in that. Then naturally you can move from working from somebody to being for yourself. I tell you, in the modern day, working for somebody is the worst crime you will do to yourself. Do not do that crime. Do not abuse yourself by working for somebody. Take this as a project and make it maybe in 1 year or 2 years. You will feel blessed that you lived your life. And I tell you, in the modern day, there are millions, billions of opportunities. Do what you like, complete and free all your energies from your incompletion, and put your energy into your time. Naturally, your life will flow towards it. You will be successful. You will be celebrating what you are doing. What you are doing will celebrate you. You just celebrating your art is success. If your art celebrates you, that is completion. Understand? Micromanaging your inner space is enlightenment. Micromanaging your outer space is success. Both will happen to you if you are in a mechanism where your time and energy is not separated. I tell you, even the people who hire you, if you put too much of energy and life into what you are doing, which they are not able to comprehend, they will feel threatened. Your great work, your boss will feel threatened. Because that is the whole setup of hiring and firing mechanism. Hiring and firing mechanism. I tell you, take up this one truth in your life. I am 100% guarantee, 100% sure, you will only appreciate me for giving you this advice. Never you will blame me. I have seen this in thousands and thousands of lives. When people merge their energy, life into their time. See, when you are doing something on your own, when you are your boss, you are forced by yourself to merge your energy, life and time. But when you are working for somebody, you are not forced. And you cunningly develop such a logical reasons to convince your boss. You know how to manage him. And people do PhD, how to draw salary without working. I have seen how to manage your job, continue to get bonus, salary and never doing any work. In that way, you are not just cheating your boss, your life becomes peace. The energy is separated from time, energy is separated from life. Then you feel your life is just poor are those who feel 9 to 5 is only their time, not life. I will not classify poverty based on the zeros they have in their bank. Poor are those who feel 9 to 5 is their time, not life. 24 hours should be your life. It should not be separated as time plus energy, time plus life plus energy. So how many of you understand what I am sharing now? So how many of you feel really You are going to take this up very seriously for next 2 years project. In next 2 years, I'll be my boss. Whoever feels, raise your hand. Come on. My blessings. You will all be successful. You will all be successful. Blessings.
Yes. So after this amazing revelation from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let's now delve deeper into this topic and explore more on what Swamiji revealed on this topic, that you are the creator. In Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, Karma Yoga, 24th verse, Bhagavan Krishna reveals that if I do not keep performing actions, then I become the creator of confusion that affects mankind, and these men will go to ruin. That's what Bhagavan Krishna himself is declaring. So before enlightenment, see, there's a Zen saying. It comes from a story also. The saying goes as, before enlightenment, mountain is a mountain, hill is a hill, river is a river, forest is a forest. During the enlightenment process, mountain is not a mountain, hill is not a hill, river is not a river, forest is not a forest. After enlightenment, hill is a hill, river is a river, mountain is a mountain, and forest is a forest. So what does this really mean? Even if you have achieved the highest perfect state, continue to respond to the world in a regular, normal, ordinary way by your constant performing of actions. So the story goes as somebody asked Padmasambhava, one of the great masters in Buddhist tradition, if you become enlightened, after that, what will you do? Padmasambhava says, I'll be doing the same thing with deeper gratitude. Every day I will sit at Buddha's feet, offer my gratitude. So they asked, will you not go on your own, start your own Sangha? He said, no. Enlightenment means I will disappear into him. So I'll dissolve into him. I'll do whatever I'm doing with more depth, more gratitude, and more intensity.
Yes. Constant attitude to take more and more and more work. Constant attitude to performing actions. How you feel constantly, the bed is inviting you. How you carry constant feeling to go and lie down. Same way, constantly feeling to work, to work, to work, to perform actions, to perform actions, to perform actions. Go on performing actions. Constantly feeling like performing actions. Try to build this pattern. This will liberate you from all patterns, constantly working and performing. See, some patterns need to be left in you till other patterns gets cleared. This pattern of constantly performing should be kept in you. If you keep this one pattern constantly working alive in you, all other patterns will be destroyed.
And you can understand one more sacred secret from this verse. Your Antar Atma, the individual soul, is the creator of your world. If you're constantly performing actions, you will be creator for yourself. You will be God for yourself. When you don't perform actions, you will be a creator of confusion. Like Bhagavan says here, all the men will follow him and destroy themselves. So all your organs and thoughts will follow you in the creation of confusion and destroy yourself. Whether you are creator of the order or creator of the chaos depends on your pattern of performing or non-performing. If you are constantly performing actions, you are the creator of the order, universe. Otherwise, you are the creator of chaos.
See, Shankarasya cha. Bhagavan is using a very beautiful word. Aham Shankarasya cha. I become responsible for the confusion and destruction if I do not work. Even he performing, even he himself, Paramashiva himself performing is necessary so that everybody continues to perform actions. Patternless living happens by continuous performance of actions. When you continuously perform, all cyclone happens in your inner space. Hatred, fear, guilt, all these powerless emotions, everything disappears. Never settles as a pattern in you. You never get into a panic pattern. This is very powerful truth Swamiji is revealing here about the panic pattern. That non-performance is happening only out of panic pattern. If somebody is not performing, be very clear that fellow is caught in panic pattern. He doesn't need mercy now, he needs puja. Puja, and he needs ferociousness. He needs to be ferocious with himself. Yes. So now let us enter into a power manifestation. We'll be manifesting powers to get into the space of oneness and manifest that ferociousness of Paramashiva through the powers of the third eye. So we'll be entering into the power of Garima, increasing the weight of the object. So this power is increasing the precious weight of the precious object at the yes. So we will be manifesting this power at a distance, so you can connect with your friend or your relative, and you can, or a sangha member, your teamally, and you can start manifesting this power at a distance, so you can have them. So you can have them measure the weight of the object, and you can manifest the Tarai Shakti on that object, and you can also invite them to manifest power as well with you. Okay, if you try to connect with somebody and manifest with somebody, otherwise you can also try to manifest this power with yourself as well, but keep it as a last resort. Make sure that you put your make sure that you do your best and you connect with someone to manifest this power for somebody as well. So we'll be projecting instructions as well for you to remember and follow along when you manifest this power. So let us now begin. Yes. So now we can, measure the weight of the object. We can verify our power manifestation, and then we can, every time also when you manifest the powers and you see the power is manifesting, always, always celebrate that Swamiji is manifesting through you, because only when you start celebrating and appreciating, even if it's like slight increase, in a weight, it means Swamiji is manifesting. It is not possible without Swamiji's divine grace and Swamiji's Shakti, Swamiji's energy, right? So even if a little change you're able to see, learn to celebrate it, because only when you celebrate it, you basically become part of that energy, and Swamiji is able to manifest more and more and more through you, and manifest more and more powerful space of oneness to Swamiji, and naturally you manifest more and more powers. So this is one, always tip Swamiji, graced us with in manifesting powers. Very powerful technique, in fact, for manifesting, more and more oneness with him. So let us move on to the next round of power manifestation. Again, you can do, with the same partner, or, even with the same object, or choose a different object, and, you can have the same partner and manifest, both of you manifest together. You can, take a measurement of one object which you would like to increase weight, and you can request your partner also to do the same. And both of you sit in Chand Mahavakya, and both of you manifest the power. So, and of course, if you have any questions related to power manifestation, you can let us know in the Zoom chat, and we will attend to it. And you can also let us know in the YouTube if you are joining from YouTube. And with this, let us begin this power manifestation, the second round of this power manifestation.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. So with this, we come to an end of this power manifestation. You can verify the second round of power manifestation, and you can go ahead and share on social media also your videos if you record it and your experience of this power manifestation. You can invite your viewers and your subscribers or your friends and family to join for tomorrow's Paramashivoham program, so they can also experience this wonderful science of power manifestation and manifesting what you want as reality. And they can also benefit from having Swamiji's Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in their life, as this is the best thing they can possibly have in their life. So make sure you share it with others as well.
Yes. And with this, we now come to the end of not only this power manifestation session, but our entire day of Paramashivoham Level 2. So it has been a very intense day and very many powerful cognitions about leadership, about manifesting the leadership consciousness we have learned. And all of us want to be a leader. It's only a matter of how, when we start taking responsibility, when we decide strongly to take responsibility for everything in our breathing space, we start manifesting that leadership consciousness. And various other aspects of manifesting leadership consciousness, like being your own boss, and etc., etc. All these powerful cognitions we have learned today, and let's start implementing those immediately in our life so that we can manifest the leadership consciousness. So we also have another exciting series of sessions tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to learn about the Ashtanga Yoga, the entire science of Ashtanga Yoga as it was revealed by Maharishi Patanjali, and various aspects of it, and how to manifest that space of complete completion from the perspective of yoga, from the techniques, and when it comes to physical, physiological, neurological, how to train our body and mind to manifest this state of the space of completion and the state of unclutching. So now let's close this day of Paramashivoham so that we are ready for tomorrow with the Kailasa Nityananda Yoga, which will be starting, and we invite all of you to be there on time for that, and authentically and sincerely do and perform the entire yoga session, so that you're ready to receive all the powerful cognitions during the entire day. So with this, we now conclude today's sessions with the Purna Mantra, holding our hands in the Atmanjali Mudra with complete gratitude towards Swamiji for guiding us all along this way and manifesting through us. Please chant along with us. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, Nityanandam.
Om